You know what I'm saying? I
Brother
did go like,
Shaka,
oh, yeah,
let me say this before I go. You are
yeah.
one of the most dangerous brothers in our community. Why? Because he has been listening for a long time. And when you say something, he's going to say, wait, but you said this on this day. Here's the video.
And he's going to have the
He is one of the
documentation.
most dangerous brothers in our community. And so I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that Soneta's audience now knows about you. He was talking to me about Shaka, 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 Shaka. I thought he was talking about Shaka almost for a second. Because Soneta love him some Shaka Ma'at forever. So I'm just honored that now we have a more global. I know Rob Moore was kind of making a joke, but he was also making a comment. The reality is that this internet is going to allow Africans all over the world to connect on our interest, and that is powerful. That is powerful.
Yes.
I'm honored to be on. I promise I will communicate with you. I'm watching your shows ardently, Shaka. So whenever you would like me to come and chat with you privately or publicly, please let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otep Senuhena Senut Iti Reni Shakandubu Kemet. I hope you are doing well. The title of this live stream is Soneta's Agent Failing as Usual. Let me check the sound quality first of all. Okay, the background music seems a bit low, but it's okay. First of all, let me get the fair use disclaimer out of the way. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, education, scholarship, and research. Whew, let's go. Now, there is one video that I recommend you watch. It is called Kemet and Ma'at. It has 400,000 views. Here it is. It's less than an hour long. Now that being said, Soneta's Agent is live. I scrolled through out of curiosity without even the volume just to see what she was playing, because when there are some clips, it gets interesting, right? And she's messing up again, and we're gonna see that. But I'm sharing a few links in the chat. Then we're gonna get to the nitty-gritty. This one is interesting. That's when she said she had no issues with Sanetta. And that they speak on the phone. She actually said it publicly. Yeah. Here you can see she's a fake advocate. I'm actually sharing links in the chat. I'm not even putting it up, on the screen, but sharing a few links in the chat, and then we're gonna get to the nitty-gritty. Here in the past, Parshada said some things, and there we go. This stream here is from our brother V Bennett. It's called Fake Advocacy. All right, you have it in the chat. Now let's go. So she's streaming right now. I didn't listen to the beginning. And just thought part, because I saw the clip that she put up, right? Because she's been trying to, come up with some appropriate excuse as to why she told him that he has every right after he insulted my mother and my daughter, right? So
fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
So let's listen up.
But how long we gotta push this lie? How long you gonna keep trying to spread this lie? The girl did not say that. You feel what I'm saying? She did not say that if you had Sanetta had every right to disrespect your kids. But I'm glad Cat Williams said in 2024, all lies is gonna get exposed. All the deviants, all the liars, all the devils, the demonic motherfuckers, all y'all getting exposed. You said Angie fell all the way. I don't know what Angie doing, but I wouldn't be surprised. I literally said majority of the women.
Oh, so yesterday, right? She was trying to give props to Angie, and now her groupie moderator, Texas Bomber, talking about Angie fell all the way back from their BS. Okay, all right.
Do y'all even know what's that lady who we used to make fun of? What's that lady name?
Let me fast forward a little bit because I don't know what she's on about right now. I want you to hear when Filthy Frankie was on her panel, because she's gonna play. You see, and she's trying to respond to what I said yesterday. She's not thinking straight. You see, so she's messing up.
I don't really have to say nothing else because she came, and I remember was roasting here.
Why you got to get the
name?
There it is.
Damn.
The fucking video and see why. You got to get the context of why I say what I say. He's not playing my video. I could do the same thing. Look, Neil, check it out. I could do the same thing to you. I could do the same thing to Tazariak, to anybody. I look for a part that you say, cut it and put it up and play it and cut it and put all that shit together and say, yo, look at what she said. Look at what she's doing. Anybody can do that. So he's not exposing me because the videos is on my fucking channel.
Mm-hmm. And then you know how the best way how to respond to that. Not say nothing about his child, but go ahead and make a show and play your video.
Man. And this is what I've been doing. I've been doing this shit on the street. I don't give a fuck if a nigga show me no love.
See, she was trying to act like, she was trying to defend the child, right? But she didn't have time to think straight. You see, she's live right now. So you can see that after she said that, she's trying to raise her hands up. Listen to Filthy Frankie on her panel. Listen up.
Or respect to my family, God damn it, I'm not going to show him no love or respect towards his. That's just the way I've been made.
So I don't know who raised y'all, but when I was raised, you leave kids out of the kids are innocent.
The streets raised me.
Even the streets, I know streets that kids won't, street niggas who won't go after the damn family, they go after the nigga they beefing with. But that's what I'm saying, like, bro, like
the bitch nigga who's here. The only way you could get a motherfucker like that is to go after his pain or make him feel fucked up. Like they try to make me feel bad. Like they try to make my daughter feel fucked up. You don't think my daughter felt bad looking at that shit? She called me when I was on live, and I had to explain it to her yesterday when I was on live. So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka. But where I agree with him at, where he can be upset and mad for not letting me confront you or whatever. Like I said, y'all grown. Y'all both got YouTube channels. Y'all can click each other lives. I'm just saying.
That nigga scared to come on my live. V Bennett scared to come over there and face me. Young Heru scared to come over there and face me. Fuck, I look like going on over there. If y'all want to keep saying, oh, he's scared. Yeah, well, I'm scared, nigga. Bring your bitch asses over there. Because I could say you scared. And you niggas ain't going to do it.
Right now, and I just want the people to see this is what I deal with. When I have to try to be the mediator between male egos and stuff like that, Shaka's upset, Sonetta's upset, but y'all upset with each other, but y'all keep trying to group me in it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, Shaka don't run me. I got respect for him, regardless if his agenda is disingenuous or not. Only the creator knows that.
Nah, I don't have respect for that nigga no more.
But I don't know. He's upset, so I'm gonna let him cool off. But I told him he can come on, but just not while I'm talking to you, because I know it ain't gonna get nowhere. Y'all literally gonna argue over the same shit. Like, I get it. I just said the best way I feel like you should.
You right. Sonetta was not raised well. You right, nigga. I grew up without a father. My mother.
Because I didn't feel like.
All right. So you heard the part, right? She was trying to act like, oh, I said this and I said that, right? But there's some more. He probably kicked in, she realized, dang, I'm trying to, that link that I've sent from V Bennett called Fake Advocacy. I use it next up on my stream. And here is the link. It is called 0x is lying so much and she defends Sonetta. Let's go. It's loading up a little bit, buffering. I don't know why it takes
Fuck that nigga and his baby. Fuck him. That's the way I give it back up.
You see that?
She defended you very well there, bro.
She defended me so well. And my baby, too. He just
expert
said
advocate.
F that N-word and his baby.
She's a child
my
advocate.
my daughter is 4 years old now. She was 3 when that happened.
We know she ain't an activist, but she says she was an advocate. Okay, wordplay. We get it. But is this the advocacy? He just said, fuck your daughter. Dude, before that, he said she spread eagle. He's talking sexually about her. Is this a child advocate here? No, look, a child advocate would knock this motherfucker's head off. You see what I mean? But instead, she's got him on the panel massaging her. You know what I'm saying? He's massaging her fucking ego. I love you, Neo X.
The weird thing is that I remembered how he cursed me. I didn't remember that he said F his baby. So let's hear it again.
So fuck that nigga and his baby. Fuck him. That's the way I give it back up. And I stand on that shit with no apology, Neil.
And he stands on that stuff with no apology. That's Neo X, the fake advocate. The advocate, that's her own channel.
Because that nigga don't give a fuck about mines. Why the hell should I give a fuck about
I hear what you're saying, but I saw you, when you called Polite Baby York and said he was a molester.
I did. And guess what? When I said all of that, everybody and their fucking mama jumped on me. And everybody and their mama begged me.
But did Polite come for your...
So you've seen the transition. After he said, F this N-word and his baby, and I stand on that, Neo. Now she's talking about Polite. So that's the advocate. That's an advocate. That's a fake advocate. And after he disrespected her and Nepal disrespected her. That's when she went at them to the point where she changed the name of her channel and she put
What
Where is
if-
Nikki? But like
Check this out.
Queenstone said, she knew about Nikki Chanel, right?
Check this
She
out.
got played. Go ahead, bro.
What if people just allow folks on their panel?
I'm just gonna fast forward just a little bit.
See what she really wanted. Crazy.
Not having me.
I moved here.
She's disrespecting us. Come on.
Your kids, his kids have to hear that.
But it don't matter. I understand you trying to cape for the nigga.
I'm not capable. Hey, he just ended. I'm not capable. I'm gonna show you.
Dude,
Hold on. Hold on. Let me show you how I move right now. I'm gonna show you how I'm not capable for him. He's upset with me right now. He's texting me. He's mad because I won't let him on so y'all can argue.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue
You
with
see, like, no, hold on. So you see how I'm not capable? Hold on. I'm not capable.
So at that point, I sent her the stuff on WhatsApp. You know what I'm saying? I may still have it somewhere, but I told her, and you know what? Let me look.
Glad this doesn't keep happening.
In 21st, okay, thanks. She told me that and here I told her I'm in the back chat. Right? Thanks. Then she wrote, I'ma let you wait. Okay, thanks. She told me that she was gonna let me. And but what she's talking about is this. I told her, I'm done with you. Real talk. I've been nothing but a brother, and you thank me by letting this dude lie on me and insult me for hours. I'm disappointed, but I don't hate you. That's the guy who talked about my 3-year-old daughter like a pervert. And you see the time, it was 5:06 on my end. It was 5 a.m. on my end. I am in France.
And you know what you got after that?
And-
You know
and
what you
she
became
wrote,
after this?
Why are you upset? She wrote, why are you upset? But then at 8:47, she wrote, can we talk later? I hope you're not mad, but this was about my mental health. I missed work over this.
Oh, so she's
You know what I'm
got.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
What's right and wrong. Y'all grown men beefing
Right.
on the internet, but then keep bringing kids into it. I was on Shaka's side when I said it's inappropriate for you to talk about his child. But if he want to be upset with me, I'll let him cool off. But this show was not.
Did I talk about his child?
There's no.
I want with over Rupitwania. This is you for well anybody. He's
Click your live, you can click his live. Y'all are grown.
So let me
This show was
question,
not
man.
about letting y'all confront each other.
when my
But I
daughter got
did
a
told him to be patient. I was gonna let him on. I kept asking him to be patient because we finally.
so first is I'm gonna let you on. Then I'm not gonna let you go at each other. Then it's be patient. She's lying. What she's saying is not straight. It doesn't make sense.
Me and you
And I'm gonna
finally
tell you, Shaka, stop it. And you ain't you, but you sell you doing.
I said that she's fast. Is the first
Whenever-
one who made some.
Whenever you see me fast forwarding, at this point, I want you to hear the exchange when Filthy Frankie Sanetta was on her panel, comfortable, and she stopped V Bennett and I from confronting him. She did that, right?
In
And with you, when we get
if my daughter
in front of
Now, if
everybody
my
to show that.
if my daughter got to sit there and hear this man saying this about her father,
So apparently, see, Young Hero said that she talked about Andrea too. You know what I'm saying?
and he ain't showing no fucking proof, it's
Now you see now, you done fucked up in that.
hear this man saying this about her father, and he ain't showing no fucking proof. Is he wrong? Would you say that's wrong for him to do that?
But he's playing your words against you, bro.
Boom. That's a bomb. Playing his words. In his words. And
No,
I did not. The last two I didn't.
He
No,
literally
no,
Shaka.
no. What he's doing is cutting
Shaka.
up my words and
That stream, she said it's
That
embarrassing.
video of these odd and you people train.
get the context and play the fucking video and see why. You got to get the context of why I say what I say. He's not playing my video. I
Yeah.
could do the same thing. Look, Neil, check it out. I could do the same thing to you.
Now I'm not playing his videos now. It's not in context now. When he's defending Malachi for 10 minutes straight, it's not in context. Please.
Dude, I could do the same thing to Tazariak, to anybody. I look for a part that you say, cut it and put it up and play it and cut it and put all that shit together and say, yo, look at what she said.
So now you see, ladies and gentlemen, Cyanetta was accusing me.
Bob Funk in the place to be. It's been a minute. How you doing, brother? We have a person called Ma'at who wrote so ghetto, but I don't know who he or she is talking about. Safe to presume, but you know. Let's continue.
Of cutting and pasting videos of him to planes that said
It's here is
and asking, looking in fact, many people had so been shown you every you and it on me gay
My fucking daddy can do that.
for fake to me. But let's continue.
So, once again, for those who arrived recently, you will see me fast forwarding because I want you to hear the exchange when Filthy Frankie was on her panel, comfortable, right?
Look at what she's doing. Anybody can do that. So he's not exposing me because the videos is on my fucking channel.
Mm-hmm. And then, you know how the best way how to respond to that. Not say nothing about his child, but go ahead and make a show and play your video.
Better, man. And this is what I've been doing. I've been doing this shit on the street. I don't give a fuck. If a nigga show me no love or respect to my family, god damn it, I'm not gonna show him no love or respect towards his. That's just the way I've been made.
So now, me playing videos of him speaking live, that's not showing his respect to his family, organization.
Street I was raised, you leave kids out of kids are innocent.
Streets raise me.
Even the streets, I know streets. The kids won't street niggas who won't go after the damn family. They go after the nigga they beef with.
It's funny here. Text that. She's saying some.
Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like
the bitch nigga who's here. The only way you can get a motherfucker like that is to go after his pain or make him feel fucked up. Like they try to make me feel bad. Like they try to make my daughter feel fucked up. You don't think my daughter felt bad looking at that shit? She called me when I was on live. And I had to explain it to her yesterday when I was on live. So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga.
My goodness. Now,
Shaka.
at that point, I think I left. You know, so earlier I said I don't even remember when he said F him and his baby. Probably I left even before. You see. Now let me, brother, please let me just go back. Let me just go back to all the people who support Neo X with all the lies of her saying she defended me. Listen to what Sanada just said on her platform.
That shit. She called me when I was on live, and I had to explain it to her yesterday when I was on live. So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so.
F that M that B N word. His mother. Hold on.
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies.
His mother, his so-called girlfriend, and his baby. Oh, but she was defending you.
Now, Wab Funk wrote, these people are all a bunch of two-faced, immature liars. Is 0x still doing YouTube for clout? Well, I don't know if you knew, but she was doing video games for 4 hours, 5 hours, right? We know that the HOK is a wrap now. You know, Frankie has been demonetized on his two main channels, right? Everybody have seen Neftali. All of a sudden, she wants to have a dialogue with me. Israel Doctrine, come on my panel, try to have a dialogue with me, right? Zero X is seeing a chance to be back order, right? Because Chris MVP Harris once again got kicked out to the curb. Filthy Frankie did, um, um, you know, criticize, Chris Snakes, right? So now she's seeing an opportunity, right? So what does she do? She's going against Senators up again, which doesn't make sense at all, right? Back then, she thought it would be a good look. See, right now she's desperate. She don't cross bridges with so many damn people, right? So she's like, okay, let me do my thing so he can give me a pat on the head and I can be cool with him again. That's her only last move that she's trying. After that, you will see she will be back to the video games.
She was defending you. So not only he insulted me, he insulted my child and my mother on the advocates panel. Fail. Fake.
That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between.
What did she say? You have every right. Let me go back.
The way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
You have every right. That's between you and Shaka. Did that
Can I say
create?
something?
Do you know where that comes from, brothers? It's her. Again.
It's on live. So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka. But where I agree with him at, where he can be upset and mad for not letting me confront you or whatever. Like I said, y'all grown. Y'all both got YouTube channels. Y'all can click each other lives. I'm just saying.
That nigga scared to come on my live. V Bennett scared to come over there and fake.
Now, for the record, like I said, when he went, I think it was Q Butters panel or JJ 7000 panel. He said, "Come on."
I'm scared.
Many times he came and didn't tell the people that. He said, "Come on my path." He kicked many times, insulting his panel. But
I look like face me. Young Heru scared to come over there and face me. Fuck, I look like going
Young Heru went on his panel and faced him. He's a liar.
on over there. If y'all want to keep saying, oh, he's scared. Yeah, well, I'm scared, nigga. Bring your bitch asses over there. Because I can say you scared. And you niggas ain't going to do it.
Right now, and I just want the people to see this is what I deal with when I have to try to be the.
Now, for the record, this fake advocate claim and her groupie moderators, you know who they are, have claimed that she was defending me. You heard how he was talking about me on her panel? Some people don't know what loyalty is about. She was doing great when she was hanging with us, right? She betrayed us for Filthy Frankie. She thought that, she would get to the top of this so-called conscious community, right? And Filthy Frankie kicked her to the curb. So she's upset. But she's still scared of Frankie because he has receipts on her. What about the lawsuit? She's live streaming about me. I never used profanity towards her. I did not insult her mother and father and brother, unlike Filthy Frankie. So if there's somebody she should be going at, if there's somebody she should be banging on, it's definitely Filthy Frankie. I rarely seen a human being disrespect another person and that person's family members the way Frankie did it with her. He showed her home address and went in, right? She's just trying to be cool with him again. That's all. And he ain't gonna work, just like he didn't work before. You mean to tell me you're cool with somebody and you have that person's up on your channel and that person's up is insulting someone you're cool with, and he's insulting the mother and the child, and then now she's trying to play the victim. She's unlucky. I'm on holiday. If I wasn't on holiday, most likely I wouldn't have addressed the last time she was on some foolishness, and today when she was on some foolishness as well. And mind you, you've noticed I only played, just a little excerpt. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have to go through the whole stuff. Her content is whack. Her content is whack. She knows it, so she's just trying.
Mediator between male egos and stuff like that. Shaka's upset. Sonetta's upset.
Mediator, and he said F his mother, his baby, and his girlfriend. I mean,
but
dang.
Shaka, she didn't have a problem with your ego when you were defending her.
Oh no, she didn't have a problem with that.
But y'all upset with each other, but y'all keep trying to group me in it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling
That's your panel, baby girl.
you, Shaka don't run me.
This is artlist.io.
Now there's some other excerpt I'm going to play. Now, well, honestly, in my personal opinion, Zero is not even okay. She come into the CC for clout. I didn't know she was a live gamer. She probably came from live streaming her games on Twitch. I'll just read a comment. Now, you're gonna see when the Pasha that was on her panel as well. 116.10.
Bottom left, Napasha Da. Bottom right, Texas Bama. Bottom left, 0x. Bottom right, yours truly, Shaka Ndugu Kemet, my art forever. Let's listen.
Trying to stop the truth. Why would a man, everybody listen, if he's so against child abuse, why would Pete come on my channel? If I did say that about his daughter, why would he come on my channel peacefully? Because it's a lie. I was peaceful with him.
And I interjected to say that was before she said that.
It was afterwards. Yeah, it was afterwards. Exactly.
It was afterwards. Exactly. What are you saying?
And Texas Bama was agreeing with me. When I got on her panel peacefully, like she said, that was before she insinuated about my daughter.
Why,
You're not listening. If you were listening
on your channel when you said that, because it was afterwards.
That's why. It was afterwards. Are you not listening, motherfucker?
What's wrong with you?
You're not listening, mother F. God dang. So well spoken, isn't she?
You can't listen. Goddamn, you want me to talk to you so badly? Do you want me to interact with you so badly?
Look at I really do. Because I really
Now, ladies and gentlemen, and all those NeoX 0x followers, I've shared the link already to get on the panel. I will share it again. But you can participate in the chat. Yesterday, 0x was asked by Angie if she knows why I call Sonetta out of his name. But 0x has the nerve to call provoking, knowing very well that he spoke smack about my daughter. Yesterday, she acted like she doesn't know why. She didn't know why I called Sonetta out of his name. 7 months ago. What did she just say?
really do care.
I think it's a good question.
You care about
built for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Neo.
Hey, I don't know if y'all see this question that's on the screen. I think that's a good question right there. The Storm at.
She thinks it's a good question that Storm has. And what is the question? Napa, why don't you address your husband, and she put husband in quotation, accusing my aunt forever of filling on his daughter? That's her panel. That's 0x's panel. She read the question. She said she thinks it's a good question. But yesterday, we don't really know why. Do we know why he calls Sanada out of his name? You know what? I think the only escape route for 0x is to say that she has memory problems, that she suffers from severe memory loss. But knowing how she been lying, it would not fly anyway. It's just sad. She just lies so much. It's pathetic. It is just sad. And some people follow her. A professional liar, a pathological liar, and a very bad liar too.
I'm not reading it, so I'm not looking at my phone.
Okay, so
Nepal. It says Nepal. Why you don't address your husband accusing my forever fulfilling on his daughter?
She read it. You heard it? She read it 7 months ago. 7 months before she let Frankie say what?
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
Femi wrote she lies like Satan. And get offended if you don't believe her. Oh yeah, she gets offended if you don't believe her. Bennett wrote she's a full-grown hypocrite. Well, there's so many negative stuff that she has displayed. You know, this is her platform. This is her platform. I shared her link in the chat. That's her video. That's her channel. See, that's 7 months ago. Look at the comment here. The pastor that insinuating about my daughter sitting on my lap.
Okay, first off, can I talk to you about this? I hit this link because this man continues to sexually harass me on the internet. Okay,
That's not the
this man
question.
over here on this channel, he sexually
When did I
harasses me.
sexually harass her?
When you push the agenda.
When
No, I'm
did
not
I
a
sexually
see.
harass
That's
her?
another thing he
Why don't
does.
you deflect? Answer that question.
I'm answering
Let
it.
us tell it. I'm feeling on my daughter. Go ahead and defend him now.
No, I'm gonna address what you said. When did you sexually harass me?
Sanetta
You said
said that I'm feeling on my daughter.
you
Go ahead and
were
defend
gonna
him now.
address the question on the screen. Harassing me. You sexually harass me. You do. And you say I'm on drugs. You say that I'm a twerk queen. You say I do OnlyFans.
Are you on drugs?
That's sexual. No,
When did
even
I
on your
sexually
channel.
abuse
You be
When did I
nodding out
sexually
on the
abuse
live. What
On
you
your
mean?
channel, you're a sexual abuser. Everybody, he abuses
Am I a
women.
sexual
online.
abuser? You be nodding out on the live, sis. Am I a sexual abuser?
I'm not out. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm not out on the live, so I'm a fucking drug addict.
I mean, that's
Did you ever
what
think that I
dope
might
pants
be
do,
a
don't they?
fucking
That's
midwife
what
and a
dope pants
doula
do,
and a
don't
mom and
We
working?
asking you a question. Are you?
Yes, I work my ass off. I barely get sleep.
Do you do drugs? Do you do hardcore
Never.
drugs?
I never did any drugs in my life.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Okay. Besides
okay, so
prescription.
I got this.
Stupid
'Cause I
ass
feel
prescription.
it's probably not gonna go anywhere, y'all. And I'm just gonna say this.
Anyway, like I said, you have a sexual abuser on your channel. He harasses women. He talks
I'm
about
not a
women.
sexual abuser.
You
You're defending Sanetta,
All right.
saying that I'm feeling on my daughter, which makes you walking lame, Nepal.
No, nobody talks about your daughter.
Sanetta said that I'm feeling on my daughter.
Right.
You know that. I'm showing you already.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear that, but Shaka said it happened, and usually when Shaka makes a claim, this is why I know y'all don't like when I say this, but it's true. Anytime Shaka makes a claim, he has a receipt.
Yesterday.
You wait.
You want me to show you?
Oh, in the chat, the message.
Yeah,
Wasn't it? Yeah, you did show it. You right. He did. You absolutely did show it. I forgot that quick. You did. But I was just finna say
on the screen now.
I was just finna say when Shaka makes a claim, he always have a fucking receipt, as much as y'all hate it. Now I'm finna say this because I can say that I can tell this ain't gonna go nowhere. Nepal, if you decide to come back tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, Sunday. I'm busy all day tomorrow.
Now, right after the pa called me a sexual abuser, saying that I sexually abused her, she's about making an appointment
to have a talk with Nepal. Her so-called husband accused me of feeding on my 3-year-old daughter, but this idiot dumb Natasha that calls me a sexual abuser, she even made a video with that title, but then she removed it because I guess she realized it was just so whack, you know. Femi wrote, was a prescription for your thought.
But depending on what Sarnetta do and the shit he say on his shit, because if he come with that homophobic shit, I won't be clicking in for that. But
oh, if he comes with the homophobic stuff, she ain't down with that. But him saying,
so fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
Oh, there he has every right. But that homophobic stuff, oh no. No. It's funny because she's been calling people gay lately. People who ain't even gay.
But if you want to address this again, I'll just let you talk and get your story, side of the story out. But I just want you to know, and I keep saying the people who saying that I keep letting Shaka talk to her crazy, the man is upset. You made it insinuate that he's advocating against sexual assault. But when y'all didn't have no other way to push back on him, you tried to go a low blow to his daughter and say he touching his daughter.
And because Zero X doesn't have any way to go against me, and she's just disrespecting me and saying that I'm gay, saying that V Bennett is gay. Sexually assaulted from across the ocean. Yeah. She's a homophobe. Look at what she claims. And it's funny because I remember, and I think it was the brother Divinely Inspired who asked the question, how can you be a homophobic I think the question was, how can you be a homophobic homosexual? And we know that the white supremacist channel that allows people to teach that they hate Africans and that black people ain't Sarnetta said black people, let me play. How can you be pro-black and anti-black at the same time? Some of you are going to act like you didn't know. But Sarnetta said that black people ain't
One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day. But nah, man, black people ain't them. We ain't shit, man. Our people is fucked up. This slavery shit, I gotta blame it all on slavery, You hear me?
All right, let's continue.
So, Shaka, I know why you're frustrated. Because there's a video of me doing the same shit in Nepal when she made an accusation about me trying to get with her man and some other stuff. So I remember I didn't want to hear that discipline, the decorum. I didn't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, but Sister Neo X, don't let them change the narrative. I'm not talking crazy to her. She's the one who called me a B-A-N word. I didn't call her that, right? Now, when she's talking about decorum and all that, when I was talking, wasn't she cutting me off? Am I crying? Those are talking points. There it is. Thank you, sister. Sarnetta Studios. He wrote, why you be letting your daughter sit on your lap? Then he added, you be feeding on her. So a different video. A different video, and still the screen capture of Sarnetta's comment. But yesterday she was asked if she knows why I call Sarnetta out of his name. And she acts like she doesn't know. He accused me of feeding on my daughter.
That's right.
But Nepal want to make excuses for that, man.
It's
so she
white.
talks about she in black and white. It's right there in black and white. There's been politicians and preachers who said terrible things about homosexuals, and then later it comes out they're homosexual. She talks about, I went on her panel. I wanted to speak to Killer Priest. When I asked Killer Priest about the protest against the child molestation, she did not even let him answer.
And it's after I went on the panel that she talked about why am I letting my daughter on my lap? You see, so she's a liar, she's a deceiver. She's trying to flip the script. They're used to having groupies, so they just say whatever they want, and the groupies go along with it. But like we have seen, she doesn't have any smoke for the guys who've been sharing her pictures, and she called me a sexual abuser. The ISUPK have a member was guilty of child molestation. So Zariak sends him money. She doesn't talk about that. She doesn't care about child molestation and the babies being molested. Besides, when I brought up the fact that Sam Netta is on tape defending Malachi York, a convicted child molester, she doesn't say anything. And that's her dude or her ex-husband or whatever she calls it today or tomorrow. She's a hypocrite. And she's cut. And Sanetta's cut. Sanetta's a punk. That's why he doesn't get on the panel. I ain't gonna let people lie on me, man.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said that. Why they talking about why?
I ain't gonna let people lie on me. See, people can say whatever they want. People can dislike me. People can disagree with me. Won't be the first time. Probably won't be the last. But if you lie on me, I may address it. I may address it. I dislike falsehood. Basically, these are people who get mad that you have the audacity to get mad at them lying on you.
I ain't saying shit to you. Like, I seen the receipts. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I understand why you got energy for her, but I don't know the shit she's accused.
She's seen the receipt 7 months ago, but yesterday.
You up? I ain't seen none of that. I haven't seen every video. But I know you make an accusation.
It's an audio.
I'm gonna say you. That's why I said one thing about Shock. As much as y'all don't like him, when he makes an accusation, he always have a receipt. Like, y'all can't get around it. It's funny because it's true. He always have a receipt. That's why when I said, "Wait, who said something about your daughter?" Because I was like, that wasn't right. That was too far. Because his daughter.
That wasn't right. That was too far. That wasn't right. Oh, but here she said you have every what?
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
6 months ago, she told him you have every right. 7 months ago, that's not right. It's a bully mentality. They want to be able to violate you and have you just accept it and shut up. And then it comes some narrative like, oh yeah, if you're a man and you're crying about it. Please.
One day gonna get old enough and she might see this, knowing that y'all was saying stuff like this. So
my daughter will get old enough and she will see 0x after she told Frankie Sam Netta that he has every right, after he said F her, and she's gonna see all the stuff that 0x has been doing.
It's crazy, but Nepal, if you still here, if you're not, because she left, I just put her in the back, but she dropped off. If you want, I'll do a separate show. If you want to.
And after saying all that is crazy, and that's Sam Netta's wife. And she still wants an appointment. Marcus will damn Neo-X.
Address all this and let you speak. I'll do a separate show. It ain't nothing. I won't be able to do it tomorrow because I'm busy. I got a full day tomorrow.
But Neo-X, you heard her saying that I am a sexual abuser. What's your take on that?
Yeah, did she say I think she said you are because she was saying, hold on. Yeah, she said something else that you don't support women and you sexually. I heard her say you sexually abuse her, like sexually. I think, because remember I said I can't really hear what both. Yeah, I heard her say you delusional something. So, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, me and Nepal had our shit. That's what I'm telling you. Like right now, there's no like beef. Like I don't hate the damn lady, but I remember when me and her with our shit, and when
David would 0x is an abused child crying for love and attention. She goes hoping from circle to circle, rubbing people the wrong way. Female wrote, so she don't remember all this video of herself being shown how PA Netta provoked first, and her being absolutely clear about it. She said it's in black and white. She's a habitual liar, a pathological liar. Somehow it all become foggy again. Okay, next excerpt, and now it's good because I'm going to be finishing soon, so people can hop on the panel and we can just talk about whatever you want, brothers and sisters. So here it's 1:20:00, only 9 seconds. So I can close this. This one is so you have the link in the chat. Hold on. What's the chat? Okay, the link is there. And the timestamp, I think it's 1:20. Yes, 1:20:00. So let me go to it.
B. Bennett is in the place to be. He wrote Dame, she's psycho. Let's continue.
Now, that was 7 months ago as well. Okay. 1:20:00. She put advocate on the screen, the definition of advocate.
Predators. And the funny thing, they tried that with me as well. Scam Cheddar was like, yo, what is he doing about it in France?
Yeah.
Show me him talking about it in France. And some other people at Smash Rockwell repeated that same talking points. But I have proven that 10 years ago, I was speaking out against it. It's on my website. I have videos about this. That's why I was attacked and I got into a fight because some people were defending some child molester and rapists.
And rapists 10 years ago. I didn't start talking about it since Frankie or since Dwayne. Now, next timestamp 1:23:58. 23.
Because many times people will lie, they are behind them. Now with the HOK, the House of Conscious Mess, how many times has Frankie been caught lying?
You talking about filthy? You talking about filthy Frankie? Because that's what he said he is. He called himself that. So I'm gonna start calling him that because he said he filthy Frankie, filthy Frankie.
Well, I haven't heard it, but since he said it,
yeah, he said it. He said on this live today we talking to filthy Frankie.
Okay, well,
that's what he said.
Frankie.
Filthy Frankie, whatever the fuck that means. Filthy Frankie. That's his name, his nickname or whatever. Because I don't know him like that. I don't even know what I've seen on YouTube. But he said he go by Filthy Frankie. Filthy Frankie, who's sitting up here in his mind. Because I hope y'all catch what I'm saying. I'm not saying Sarnetta is a pedophile. Not saying that. He's not convicted. But I'm saying, think about how your consciousness works. For Sarnetta to make that comment about a baby spreading eagle.
For Sarnetta making that comment about a baby spreading eagle. This is 0x speaking on her own platform. That's her channel. That's her channel. That was 7 months ago. But yesterday, when she was asked if she knows why I called Sarnetta out of his name, she's like, oh. This lady here, she was on the last show of 0x, and sometimes she comes through here. Some people are just never. I'll never understand. There's some people I will never understand. So for the record, all this she don't remember, huh? Yesterday, she was asked if she knows why I call Sanada out of his name, and she was acting like she doesn't know. It's not clear. It's not sure. And 7 months ago, oh, what did she say?
On her father's lap, he has to first see that in his mind first, in his imagination.
Sanada had to see that in his imagination about doing the spread ego.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that. It was perverted.
It was perverted. It was perverted. 7 months ago, but 6 months ago, 1 month later.
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
1 month later, he had every right. Then was she gonna find another lie now to cover her being exposed on this also? Oh yes, that's what she will do. That's what she will do. But I think she figured that I'm not listening to her. Now, if V Bennett or anybody else, play somebody that I listen to, play an excerpt, I may comment on it. You know what I'm saying? And I think she's been playing on the fact that she knows I'm not listening to her stream. So she just lies to people, and then people believe whatever they want to believe, because they trust her. Texas Bama know that she's been lied to. Texas Bama knows that. Texas Bama, did you ask Neo X? I don't think you would do that on the air, but did you ask her privately? Why did you lie to me saying that you told Shaka that you will have Sanada on the panel? That you told him about your plan? Bennett wrote, all those people, including those women, support her, and they know she knew. Well, now they know for sure. Afemi wrote that's at least 3 different examples of the fact that she knew Sanada started this. Marquis wrote, shaking my head. Bennett wrote, scientific process is better than talk. Sometimes.
I know you was trying to make him look bad, but you made yourself look bad.
Sanada was trying to make me look bad, but he made himself look bad. That's 0X speaking, not me.
Because I told Shaka, I said I was looking at, and I said, look at him. I said he think he trying to prove a point, trying to hurt you by implying that you've been inappropriate with your child.
Sanada trying to hurt me by implying that I was being inappropriate with my child. But yesterday she didn't remember anything. She's a pathological liar. She's a sad liar. And I'm going to see who's going to side by her. I'm going to see who's going to side by her. I've seen a few people already. I'm going to see who's going to follow.
Knowing that one day, and then for him, and then this the thing, you saw that I'm going to say, you a fucking coward, bro. Your beef is with Shaka, not his child, not his daughter. So to say fuck her and to hell her and all that shit, you was talking about a fucking 3-year-old.
Oh. So to say F her, you talking about a 3-year-old? That was 7 months ago. 1 month later.
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
1 month later, you have every right. You cut yourself, 0X. You just cut yourself. Now you're going to be mad at yourself? Are you going to be mad at yourself? I just played you on your own channel. You can delete the video if you want. I already played it.
What kind of man is that?
And what kind of man is that? The same man that you told you have every right to when he said the same thing on your panel, when he said F her. What kind of woman are you? What kind of person are you? What kind of human being are you? What kind of advocate are you? What kind of liar are you? You're looking bad. You're looking bad. Your ex. You can try anything you want. After he said F my mother and my daughter, he actually said my babies, because first I thought he said baby. He said babies. So he said F my children. You told him you have every right. That's it. It's a wrap. It's a done deal, and nothing you can do or say that's gonna make up for that. Do your thing. Have fun. Let me read the comments. Bennett will look how well she plays both sides of the coin. LOL. She's a real actress. Marcus would wow again. Bennett would, as crackhead X would say, nail in the coffin. Femi wrote, it's crazy because what she did there was good, and now she's lying on herself in defense of Frankie. Young Hero wrote, she's bleeding out. Young Hero wrote, good work, Shaka. She is done. She knows she is done. She knows. Because she's the one who had Sanet on the panel. She told him, you have every right, after he insulted a mother and a 3-year-old girl. So she's trying other stuff. Bennett, what kind of gay black woman is she? Original man wrote she's out of her league. And Yada, you better bury her, Shaka. I don't want to bury her. I told her I have bigger fishes to fry. Bennett happened to play that excerpt, so I heard it. I'm not even listening to her stream. She can stream about me every day for 1 year, for 2 years, for 5 years. I won't lose sleep over it. But if I find out she's lying about me, I may address it. Marcus wrote, so is she still suing Sanada? Thank you, Marcus. What about the lawsuit? What about the? Some of you may remember. She said, "Oh, don't worry. You know that lawsuit is coming. You know, oh, it's coming soon. It's coming soon." Even what she buried herself. Yes, I would say that. I did not do that to her. She did that to herself. Femi wrote, she should take pride in the fact that she defended a 3-year-old baby from Frankie, but instead she's throwing herself under the bus for Frankie. But she hates him. Divinely inspired what she did herself in with her own words, I'm not lying on her, am I? She's the one who said it. Original man wrote, you have to address the lies, bro. Well, you know what's funny, brother? Original man, I'll address Saneta's lies, but because he has the large platform with a lot of subscribers that he most likely paid, a lot of people took issues at that. And they came up with, oh yeah, it was because of the Wayne. He will play it again. I don't want to. The last stream has been long already, and I want to hear from the people. So feel free to go back, and let me just finish with this one. And I think I have a couple of excerpts to play. We better what she ain't gonna do no narcissist flip out of this. She can do what she wants. Honestly, you know, it's really sad. She lies so much that it's pathetic. It is just sad. Was Nepal? What did Nepal?
Why
she didn't say anything?
I don't know. I didn't look in the chat, so I don't know if she was there, but she wasn't on the panel.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, she must know about that.
I'm sure
she must know what was said. Because she had, and as a matter of fact, in one of my videos, we have Nepal when she was mad at her so-called husband, Saneta. She talked about Saneta talking about my daughter. We have her voice saying a 3-year-old baby, a 3-year-old baby. And there's even one time when she was on the air with Saneta, right? And she somehow expressed, or he said that she doesn't like him talking about that. She's trying to say something about him not talking about 3, but he stopped her. And then she politely, you know, obeyed like a dog. You know, she said that she was like a dog for years with Saneta. That's why I nicknamed her Woof Woof. I don't make stuff up about people. I'm not known for lying. But anyway, I have some videos of her dancing that she recorded, that she sent to people, and she want to label individuals sexual abusers for, and she didn't sue Tahakabe, who was sending her tapes. She called it revenge porn, and the guy was sending her tape on the internet. Not on the low, publicly. And I thought it was $5. I heard somebody said it was like $3, but it was very cheap. It was very affordable. Stumbling across her dancing, twerking videos, but her homie, her dude, her boyfriend, her husband is talking about a 3-year-old girl spreading her legs or anything, which is a lie. It never happened. Yeah, nobody who ever seen my daughter spreading her legs on camera. And even if she did that, it's a 3-year-old girl.
Yeah, like how can that be sexual? A baby can't spread. It's a fucking baby.
But then that's the same guy
sick
who was caught when sick 7 months ago. Sick 1 month later, you have every right. Polite had his daughter on his lap, and he was looking at a woman barely dressed. And instead of saying, "My bad, I'm sorry," he cursed the brother out. The brother who was outraged. And he said, "Those are your sisters. You are ashamed of your sisters." And he cursed people out.
Yeah, man, the shit is fucking sick. And then when somebody went at his daughter and was playing
the police and the
yeah,
FBI.
I mean, and he had every right to. You feel what I'm saying? Because whoever was doing that, they sick. Leave the fucking kids alone. Keep that shit between you grown ass men.
Oh, 7 months ago. But 1 month after?
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
Oh damn, I thought I was on mute. So
you know what I'm saying? The beef is with you, like, even come on, like, and these y'all leaders though. But this is who y'all saying that I'm slandering. Everything I say about Sarnetta, his dumb ass already is on fucking live.
This is your effing live, 0x. This is your effing live. Marcus was right. Divine and Sparrow, $3, laughing my behind off. Hypocrites flock together. Damn.
I haven't said anything that I can't go prove that he did or engaged in.
And you know, it's funny
to see. You can't get mad about the spread the eagle thing because you said it on live. Yeah, you privated the video.
He privated the video, but she's saying, 0x is saying publicly on her own panel that Sarnetta said live that my daughter, who was 3 years old at the time, did a spread eagle. I didn't even know that expression. I don't even know if it's like considered vulgar or not. You know.
But if you try to sue me, you two got to go through all your videos and they gonna see you saying it. You said it. That shit is sick. And I mean,
that stuff is sick. But yesterday she was asked, well, do you know why? Shaka called Sarnetta out his name. I don't really know. Lying. How many times I showed you that 0x was lying? Real talk vote. Sarnetta said the same thing about Garfield's children, and Garfield still love him. Well, I didn't know he said the same thing about Garfield's children. Femi wrote, now she's his defense attorney, though. Oh yeah. I provoked Sarnetta. That's what she said yesterday. But here, 7 months ago, it didn't sound like I was provoking Sarnetta. When I was on Q Butter's panel, and Sarnetta told me F my mother and F my daughter, I told him I'm not gonna curse you. I'm not gonna insult your mother. I'm not gonna insult your daughter. I told him that. This, my dear friends, is what is known as a pathological liar. She is a pathological liar.
I mean, Shaka, he really tried me on some sucker shit, bro. Like he called me, and I put this on everything I love. He called me. Him and Sister Freedom both was on the phone, trying to encourage me to come on the show. That's like.
And I told her, it was live, that she shouldn't go there. I think I even told her that she was going to be muted and all that, put off the panel, something like that, But she still went. And then what happened?
Like the only true thing he said on his show when he told y'all that he just got off the phone with me. But he wasn't on that rah-rah shit. He was trying to, he was too busy trying to convince me that Shaka the bad guy. And I'm like, nigga, I'm talking to a bad guy on the phone. Oh, Neil, come on. I'm going to let you talk. I ain't going to disrespect you. I'm going to let you, soon as I get on your shit, soon as I say you pussy pop, the nigga said, call me a dick sucker. Because he know he can't call me dyke. Should the price go up for that?
Oh, the price go up for that. Price go up for that. But, you have every right to say what?
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
Now, Young Hero wrote, now she's trying to say you're beefing with Queen's Throne because that's what she's hoping for. She's so sorry. Now, how many months ago was it that I made a video? Four months ago. The video is entitled Queen's Throne does a great job, but she made a mistake. Queen's Throne talked to me crazy because she thought that I spoke negatively about her. And I told her, play the video, but she didn't want to. So I think Queen's Throne knows that I made that video 4 months ago. She talked to me crazy. She thought that I had spoken about her negatively. And I was telling Enki to not go on Sanada's platform. I said, let him go on your panel. You don't need to go on his panel. Because when we spoke about Enki back then, maybe a year prior, going on Sanada's panel, paying Sanada to go on his panel to get some advertisement over there, right? When I found out, I said that Enki should strike back, And Tar was on the panel. I was there. I forgot who else was there. Who was Bennett or something like that. Queen's Throne came through. We talked about that. And Queen's Throne defended Enki. But she said, this should never happen again. She either said, this can't happen again, or this should never happen again. Something to that effect. It's on tape. And then what happens? He went on Sanada's platform again. And I don't have no issue with Enki. Enki came on my panel not long ago, but again, you have some connection stuff, So that's all, I don't think that Queen's Throne will fall for the lies of 0x. I don't think so. I don't think so. So she can try. So she know he was bad before she let him back on the show. Oh yeah, she knows. Next she gonna say, yeah, I told Angie all that stuff, but I didn't put it on everything at all. So it don't count as lies. AIDS virus and herpes is stressing Sanada crazy. But in the meantime, Sanada is chilling. Sanada is chilling. We're all going in on Sanada. Queen's Throne, Uncle Shug, Enki, myself, so many people. You know what surprised me? What's his name? Jay Heru. He was on so many, because I was looking for these videos because I remember when she talked about Sanetas talking about my daughter publicly, saying that he was sick, right? So I had to go through some of my videos. There's so many videos when I went in on the HOK on Sanetta and his child molester associates. Jay Heru was on so many of those live streams. So many of those live streams. But now he's on that panel with Zero X, the pathological liar, capping for I don't know what cause. If she goes back to Sa, some people are going to feel real strange, real funny. Okay, let's finish with this.
You know, that. No more hate speech, right? You know you can't do that. The price go up for that. You know, everybody know you stingy with your money because Chris still ain't get paid, according to Chris.
Chris still didn't get paid. Anyway, let me go to the next one. Now, Imhotep University TV wrote, wow, Jay Heru, yes. Now, I saw one comment where he said, oh, I'm tired of, the same topic about the same people. Because I tell you, I don't listen, but I scroll through without the volume. And he left so many comments. He's capping with Jay Heru. He's capping with 0x. He's capping heavy with her and the people over there. And he's free to do so. But please, somebody, let Jay Heru hear this. It's 15 seconds long.
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
Have every right. Now, Young Hero wrote, Jay Hero wish he could go back to Sa. I don't think I still have the clip. What was he called? Oh, Jealous, maybe. No, I don't have it anymore. Damn. But you've seen the clip where Jay Hero got on Sanetta's panel and Sanetta kicked him out because he got on my panel. But anyway. Afimi wrote, the only one Heru I know, the real one. Because he think female gossip like that. You don't understand that. Thought he was a good dude. Strange people I see. I didn't say the names, but there's two brothers who went on Sanetta's panel not long ago. Okay, in the meantime, I was handling some stuff. I don't think there's some more excerpts, where we can hear Sanetta's agent speaking. So I'm going to share the link. I'm going to go through the comments. I want to check the sound quality right now to make sure you can hear me well. So many things. Now, I said so many things, I was on the TikTok channel, the brother, but we were speaking in French, I've uploaded the video. I think it's about 2 hours long. Let me check. Yeah, definitely 2 hours long. But it's taking some time, for the upload. Yeah, it's actually 2 hours and a half. So once the upload is finished, I will share it in my community timeline. It's a brother who used to be committed for about a decade, and he's from Mali, which is like 90 to 95, well, actually maybe 98 to 99% of Muslims over there. So he obviously grew up as a Muslim, and at one point, he became Kemetic, and probably a few years ago, he got back into Islam. But what I appreciated is that he's not going against Kemetic people, like dissing them. You know what I'm saying? So I got on his panel and spoke with many Muslim people,
Others were not Muslim, but the majority, they were Muslim. So we had a good dialogue, because like I was saying, on TikTok, there's many, comedic people. They're not really helping with their behavior. You know what I'm saying? But we get there. So let me check the sound quality. The quality sounds good. So here are the comments. Okay, so Bennett wrote, and you know what, let me share the link while I read the comments. I wants to get on the panel. Yeah. Oh, snap. There it is. For those who don't know, people need a webcam to get on the panel. Okay, you have the link there. Okay, get on the panel, but use a webcam, and here's the link. So feel free, whether you agree or disagree. If you disagree, I don't mind. We can speak respectfully. Now, Bennett wrote, but then she let him say things like that on her channel openly. Yeah, indeed, because I played a video that was a little while back, but she wasn't that that Angie channel, and she was if she knows why I call Sanada out of his name. And you heard all the statements she made, labeling him sick and all that, so she is a pathological liar. It's just, Bennett wrote, I don't know why they keep coming back at you, Shaka. Every time I try to get out, they pull me back in. Well, it's very simple. They have no content. They have no Filthy Frankie Sanada has no content. By himself, nothing. You see? Bennett, how you doing, brother? Oh, we don't hear you, brother. Maybe you're on mute, actually.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. How you doing, brother?
Man, this is just bizarre, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's like, I think, homegirl, and not just him, just a group of people have some real emotional trauma that they just need to go resolve, amongst themselves in private, not on the internet. And as far as like her coming out lying, man, there's only one answer for this repeated, like this is over a year now. And see, what you did today is not even new. You've done this several times in the past because she's lied before. You had to play her own words, and each time she stumbles back into it, all of a sudden forgets the whole thing. And then you show the whole, scenario all over again in chronological order, just like an anthropologist would do. And somehow she just forget it, and come back for more. It can only be one answer for that. It can only be one answer. And that's, she's got a whole lot of time on her hands, a whole lot of free time, it's got to be something better to do than bicker with somebody for over a year. We're not even talking about a year now. We're talking about a year and a half, brother. A year and a half. This lady, she doesn't like you, man. And anybody that's down with you, she don't like. And therefore me too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that,
crazy,
brother
man.
Bennett, because there's so many things, and I'll even forget. She had the thumbnail, and she had me and the people cool with me on that thumbnail. She went against people that support me, right?
Mhm.
But initially, we're going against Filthy Frankie and his platform that invited rapists and child molesters, right? Okay, and then she betrayed us, So the reason why she
Absolutely.
disliked me is
And then
because I don't
gaslighted
need
us.
to.
And then
Yeah,
gaslighted us over and over and over again for a year. And now she back. Like, what made her even think about you at all? I don't get it. Sometimes
she
you got
was
to
cool
know
with
when to
Chris.
let it go. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's all good, brother. Feel free. But see Chris. Look at Chris Nace, right? Yeah, we've seen what happened with Chris MVP Harris, right? how much of a sucker he was, right? Now, just recently, Sanetta
He
went at
called me
him.
a bitch ass motherfucker. Actually, I think he did. He did. But yeah, you know.
But you know, he go back over there, and now he's being kicked to the curb again. This, you know, Kona got back over there. He got kicked to the curb again, right? It's always that. And who's back over there now? JJ 7000. For those who don't know, JJ 7000 was going in on Sanetta like crazy, like a mofo, and he's back over there like. And I
He was
understand he
going
doesn't
in.
respect
He
them.
was going in.
Yeah,
I
I
actually
understand
like
Sanetta doesn't
JJ, man.
respect.
I like him, man. I like him as some of as I do, man, really, because I only talked to him once, but I think as I remember it, they did him foul. They did him foul by releasing his stuff on the internet like that. And they just kind of twisted everybody against him because the man hadn't been convicted of anything at that time. I believe that was the case. So, and at whose direction was it? I mean, whose direction? Who told them to release those papers? Who was it who released the papers?
Well, it was stated publicly
30
that
word.
it was Chris Harris. I think JJ said it many times. And once again,
That's
I've been
so
playing the clips.
foul, man. That is so
Chris
foul.
Harris,
And the man,
and
he had not
and then
been
he
convicted.
got on Frankie's platform. Yeah, and then well, I don't know if he was convicted or not, but there was a charge. There was a charge, but
Yeah, true.
but it was actually, well, I forgot, but yeah,
But
it was about
but they did that just over debate shit, man. It's like you don't do that over debates, man. You could just have a
Bennett,
debate.
but Bennett, what happened when Chris Harris did that? That's when he got on the HOK platform. So
Yeah,
Sanetta's agent 0x, right? As usual,
Mm-hmm.
right? She's going at Sanetta's up, hoping that she can get back over there. You know what I'm saying? Because now there's at least
bad plan.
one space available. Yes, because Chris Snakes is no longer down with the crew. So she's like, okay, I may suck my way back in now. You know what I'm saying? She's
That's
just
crazy,
acting on
bro.
behalf of Frankie. You know what I'm saying? It's just so obvious.
Yes.
And I told people, I cannot predict the future, but shortly, if she's back over there, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
Yeah, you did say that, and I had no doubt you would be correct too about that because that's just what it looks like. You've exhibited that. You described that before, and we've seen it exhibited before, that behavior. So, I mean, when you said it, after a while, everyone's just gonna have no doubt when you say it because people know that will kind of become. Just have to live with that kind of characterization, I guess. It's not. But yeah, man. But in any case, Shaka, I wouldn't spend too much time on this though because
I'm on holiday.
she's got all the time in the world. She got
I'm
all
on
the
holiday.
time.
I'm on
And
holiday.
you
That's
are
why,
a
brother.
step up. You a step up for her. You're a step
Yeah.
up. So she ain't gonna keep. It only take a little. Just she might even thought of you with just out of thin air, bro, and was like, you know what? Let me go back at Shaka again. He's too nice of a guy. This
It's
is
just
serious, man. But this is YouTube, so enjoy it for the people that like that kind of stuff. I think to be honest with you, I have very foul words for behavior like that because look at what she's engaged in right now. She could be out there trying to pay attention at least to something that's going on in the community. Why is she worried about you? Like, why don't she just go and do something in the community she live in and get busy with that?
I don't mind, her or anybody's, because people, I don't mean to brag, but people know how I get down. People know how Filthy Frankie Sanetta is begging people to flag me. So if people want to take it there, what I'm saying,
That's so sad too.
they can sue themselves. They can sue themselves because all these people they are backing down to Filthy Frankie. You know what I'm saying? Garfield, Rabon, Chris Harris. Chris Harris criticized some people. He got blasted by Frankie just like a couple of days ago. He's still
really?
in St. Jack. Yeah. And let me just tell what
But
for the record now.
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just want to say, I said that she was doing live stream. I'm talking about her YouTube. I don't know if she did Twitch. I just want to say that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for 4 hours, 5 hours long streams. She's on her channel for those who know it. But go ahead, VB.
Yeah, I don't know, man. When I think about all that stuff, I think it's embarrassing, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. All that shit, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's a bad look for black people, and I hate to say that.
I want to say that.
I hate to say that. No, you wouldn't say that, because
yeah.
I'm like,
black people in general, they don't. This is a
no, not in general. Yeah, black people in general don't have shit to do with this. I agree with that.
Yeah.
This ain't normal.
Yeah,
but I just mean far too many people will take that as the example for black people. You know how that works, and I bet you loads of people already do. And I think that's the problem. We don't have to do much to be seen in a negative light. And so when you see this stuff going on, it just becomes how it works for a lot of people is it solidifies their negative views. You know what I'm saying? And so they should just think about this. I mean, this is a year. Like, they arguing about this shit for a year. Yo, let me tell you, like, no one should be arguing that long about anything. If you got a beef, go solve the beef. Otherwise, shut up. Shut the hell up. These people don't stop. Hey, RP. Yeah, these people don't stop discussing negative garbage, bro.
But
they don't.
I hear you. But the thing is this, I don't mind. Now what I don't like is the lies, right? And sometimes I take my time and I show and prove,
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So and she, see, brother, she thought she could be slick, right? And right now she's feeling so damn bad. So damn bad. I mean, just when she said she took my eye forever down, I just wrote in her chat, you never took my channel down. Then she calls me a retard. And then she denies what she said a few seconds ago. And I've shown that. You know what I'm saying? Look at Wujao from the Seshu.
Oh, by the way,
stream. Yeah.
I saw that stream. I saw that. That was a good stream too. And I really wonder, man, like, why does he take it so far? This is another subject, but why does he take it so far with this, black thing? Like, it's just because it's so sad, because don't get me wrong. I thought you could have a debate. The debates would be fair, right? And the information would help people, come further in their understanding. But when you make up shit and lie, you can never come to a conclusion. It's like y'all keep having conversations about the same thing, and every single time he comes out of it, and it's only over the word black. I mean, goddamn. Excuse my language, but
it's like just over black.
It's not just over the word black, but that's kind of peculiar, though. That one word, like.
But check this out, brother Bennett. Check this out. The conversation, it got so interesting, not because of Wujao, but because we have 2 PhDs who translated Chem as black. Now, this is not something new.
Of course. No,
but
that's what one of them.
Yeah, one of them, professor of Egyptology at the University of Memphis, Dr. J. Peter Brand, translated the set of glyphs the same way as Diop did, and he said black people, those who are black, and he said when he, referring to a group of people,
Right. And check this out. Speaking of language, right? Speaking of language and societies and things like that, like, here's the thing. Even in the society we live in, it's an example of how we use words. The present day society people always try to tell you, oh, it wasn't like that back then. Yo, first of all, how do you know? And secondly, the only evidence of how it is that you've ever had in your life is the one you live in now, is how things work. So you should be able to apply that to the past in some ways, at least like language, how people use language. They try to tell you that, oh, you can't, the word black, you can't assign it to a person. You can't assign it to a building. You can't assign it to a land. You can't assign it to, no, it's like, what? But you could assign any word you want to every other piece of land and people on earth. ever since then, but just not that group of people. You know, it's kind of obvious. It's kind of obvious, you know? So it's just really strange, you know? So I just wonder about that, man. I wish more out of that debate, though. Some of the other things were more interesting, but I wish he would really just come past the black thing, you know, and just accept it that, yo, the best example you have of those times and language, the use of language, is the one you live in right now. If you could do it right now, you could have done it back then too. Why do you do it
brother,
now? You know,
brother, you know, I'm just trying to tell you, you know,
mm-hmm.
try to be careful because they're so desperate. They may use what you said, and see, you see, he's being an anachronist, you know. Now, back in Kemet, they've used the word that we call black in English. When we translate, it's the word black because that existed, which is Kem. They used it,
which has been exhibited.
Themselves. Yes, there it is. So that's it, right? That's it. You know, and then again, it's not only Dr. Diop who translated, you know, Kemet with the Kem glyph, the loaf of bread. Now, whether we have once again the owl or not, it's a phonetic complement. It doesn't change anything with the translation. It's the sound M. We already have the sound M with the Kem glyph, garden reference I6. Then we have the seated man, seated woman reference A1 and B1, and the three strokes of the plural. Diop translated that as he used the term Negroes, which once again there was no negative connotation then. Dr. Peter J. Brand used the word black, and he said black people, those who are black. So like I said, 50 years later, Dr. Sheikh Anta Diop was vindicated. And Ujau try to act like, you know, he's refuting or correcting my claims. This is not my claim. I played the video. That's how.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I mean. It's shenanigans. Like, why does he do that? I call it lying. Because if you know that's not what somebody did, and now you're trying to suggest that they did it, and you're doing that on purpose, you know, what else could it be? And that's the part I really don't like. You know, that's all. Because you can't come further that way. Nobody can come further that way. That's the same thing as if with these little issues with with Zero, right? Because if they make a remark and then, you know, they change what actually happened, and then you have to go back and play what happened, and then they change it again. They keep repeating the same falsehoods, you know, not actually attempting to deal with what you said. And everybody knows that if they want to be real about it, how many times does it take to strike gold? Like, how many conversations does it take to find out who's correct and who's not correct? How many times? But because they keep meandering and like, oh, well, really what he meant, what I got out of what he said, and not ever what you said. It's like, you know, he said something else, and I can't. They start creating a whole nother debate out of nothing when the initial debate never got resolved. You know, so I don't know, man. But hey, brother, that's just me. I don't. My personal opinion. Who am I? I'm nobody. I'm just a person that watches and enjoys like everybody else. You see what I mean? But yeah, that would be my advice.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know, I'm on holiday, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right,
Hey,
you know,
bro.
there it is. And I went to bed early, you know what I'm saying? And I woke up early. And then I saw, you know, the Sanetta's agent, you know, 0X, well, let's say Filthy Frankie's agent. You know, she was live again, and I scrolled through and I saw that part. I was like, okay, you know, it's like she can try, you know what I'm saying? But oh my goodness, you know, it's so funny. It's so funny. But
The
that's good,
internet is
brother.
not the place for psychological help.
I agree.
Basically, that's all.
You
You
know,
know, that's
professionals, doctors, psychologists,
doesn't work.
psychiatrists, counselors, you know what I'm saying? But hey, they can try, you know what I'm saying? They can try, man. I remember, you know, and it's funny because in this excerpt that I played, there was that Jeheru dude. He was right here with us when we were going
I
against
remember Jay.
Filthy
Yeah.
Frankie, you know. Then he started, you know, dealing with that fake advocate, and you know, like, I mean, it's where they at now.
I don't know, man. But you know what? I got a message. I got a message to to most of y'all people out there, if you said something foul to me, you know what I mean? Like something, I'm not talking about what Sonetta said to Shaka's about his kids or anything like that. I don't mean that kind of foul. But I just mean like this kind of side talk where, you know, people like to use the word motherfucker or, you know, bitch. I'm just going to say straight, flat out, I'm not going to be holding grudges or hating anybody over that. I don't even think about any of that. You know what I mean? I'm too busy to think about it. So I don't have any grudges against anybody. Myself, I don't have any grudges. But, you know, outside of that, now I'm talking about just for language, pretty much. You see what I mean? But I generally don't have any disrespect for any body that is quote unquote conscious or trying to be conscious. But some of these behaviors that go under the guise of being conscious, so all that foul shit that is really just street shit, you know, that's something to not play around with people, you know. So as long as it's not going there, I don't really have any problem with anybody. People get into words and stuff, and even some people, some of y'all, I could just make you look fucking stupid, really, if I wanted to. But that's not even my point. That's not even the reason why I come online to, you know. And it's like sometimes some people, the way they come, they make the situation seem like it's us against them, or me against them, or you against, you know, two people against each other. And I think it shouldn't be that way. You know, it should only be about debating, communicating, sharing, networking, you know, the positive things. Instead, some of these people turn it into crime, you know, scamming, you know, harming people. Yo, all that behavior. So that's what I mean. Like some of the words from people, that doesn't bother me so much. But the behavior is serious. Some of that foul behavior, and that's been at the root of it. You know, I hope a lot of people realize that, like, what has been at the root of a lot of this division is foul behavior. It's actually been foul behavior and trying to get regular people to go along with it. This debate, trying to force healthy people that's not sick in the head to go along with things like scamming, you know, sexual assault, you know, molestation, you know, this anti-blackness wrapped in a cult religion. You know what I'm saying? Like all these things, that's where the problems lie. That's where the problems lie. You know, and if people could just learn to not make excuses for that, a lot of this shit would be way better, man. It would be way better. And so for the rest of y'all that's not down with all that crazy stuff that they're doing, I mean, I say just keep going. You know, we had a lot of people that helped build this kind of stuff, this communication, this networking for the Afro community long time ago, generations back. So we should continue that and not let, you know, people that want to turn things into something negative control too much space. You see, so, you know, I'm just going to keep coming out here and there, Shaka. But I'm just going to say, I don't have time for nobody playing any games, being stupid, being ignorant. Like, I'm not going to argue with you on the internet. You know, I'm not going to be arguing with people on the internet and stuff. And, you know, I just wish folks could do better, bro. I wish they could do better, man. But it's not going to happen, as you know. Somebody's making a video about you. They had to lie about you. They had to come out and pretend, tell their fan base a whole total fabrication that they can't even show any evidence of. And then here you go and you show them on tape in their own words. I mean, what the you know, how insidious is this? That's what I'm trying to say. We're in the midst of it. What I was complaining about, that's the problem, bro.
Their own words. On tape, video, color, high
you
definition.
should never go on video saying stuff that you don't mean. But a lot of these people, man, they go on there, they say anything. Who goes out there and does that? You have to, I don't know. Isn't that conscious? You're supposed to be conscious of what that is, be on decent behavior when you're on the internet,
They're just there's a fair bit of people who listen to these so-called content creators. See, Wild Funk Road, no accountability at all, right? And they listen to
No,
these content creators just lie their behind off, right? And some of them become content creators themselves as well. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that I have experience, right? And I'm used to quoting, citing, and now that we have the live streams, right? You can just play the people. You don't even need to cite in writing or quote
I
in
think
writing.
you
You
might
can
be the
just
only
play it.
real. I think you might be the only real conscious community librarian, bro. Really, seriously, you have the whole bibliothèque, the whole, you have all of the stuff, man. You have all the files. I mean, not all, but you got a large collection of files, Shaka, of conscious community interaction with all of these cats, and I think they all respect you for that. The only thing is you probably going to just have some hate because cats hate to be wrong. People hate to be wrong, and when you're in debating world, you shouldn't hate to be wrong. You shouldn't
It
be hating
happens.
to be wrong because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Even myself, I say things sometimes and I'm like, damn, actually that wasn't true what I said. Let me correct that, or even
We all
damn,
made
why did
mistakes.
I
I
say
made
that?
mistakes before. Mm.
Yeah,
You make a
exactly.
mistake, you acknowledge it, you correct it. Even if you don't, I'm sorry because I cut you off, but even if you don't acknowledge or correct it, keep on pushing. Don't continue. Don't try to make excuses for that
Fight against the
mistake or try
point.
to blame people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Be a spoiled sport. Don't be a spoiled sport. That's what. But
Like you
cats
see,
be
Filthy
getting
Frankie.
spoiled, man.
You see Filthy Frankie. We have him
Yeah.
on tape, right? Saying, "Oh, yeah, I talk about his daughter, but he's going at me. He's not respecting my family. I'm going at you, homie." So, but those grown men, they
Yo,
accepting that, you know.
yes, he
Like,
did
come
say
on,
that.
man.
I remember that. You was going at him, and all of a sudden he was like making it up, like you going after his whole family or something. It's like you never said nothing about his. You talking about some whole other shit, and he's like, "Yeah, but my kid's going to see this and blah blah blah." It's like, man,
Come on.
what the hell? You better get off the net if you're worried about that, man. Like
But he has
that
no
is
problem when it comes to his family. He has no problem being on tape, live on air, defending Malachi York, right, for 10 minutes straight. And then we heard him say, "Oh yeah, he wasn't 10 minutes straight. Uncle Sugar made that long." Please, how did he make that long?
no, it
He
was
actually made
longer
it
than
shorter.
10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. So he's lying his behind off. It's amazing. But it's amazing that we have adults who are
Yes.
fathers, some of them grandfathers, and they are just straight up groupies, But
And you know
hey,
what?
brother,
Not just groupies, foul,
wow,
because that is foul behavior. Imagine you got a bunch of people you're around, and it's like they're your buddies, your friends, but these friends, they all some lying MFers. They all lie, and you can't trust them. What kind of friends is that? What kind of group
yeah,
is
no
that?
offense.
That's
Yeah,
the thing. They think that's normal. They think you cannot have it that way and create something positive. That's the thing about it. Their negative ways screw it up. Their
but you know what?
negative ways screw it up. But it's part of human nature. We gotta accept that. It's not it's always existed, and we gotta find ways to get around that. But go ahead, Shaka. Yeah. Go ahead. I see where you're
But
going
I like,
already, your brain. Yeah.
yeah, but I like what you said, brother. Because you talked
Oh,
about
okay.
friends. If you have so-called friends and you cannot trust them, you know, then if you cannot trust them, then they're not friends. They're not good friends. They're not real friends. Now
No.
online, the so-called conscious community, we call each other brothers. A brother is supposed to be, closer than a friend. He's supposed to be someone that you can trust more
I
than
don't even
just a
like
friend,
when
right?
somebody call me brother anymore. It's like you
No,
call
but
me
I'm just
brother,
saying.
I accept that. Some
I'm,
other a
I'm,
few people call me that. It's fine, but they make that word. It almost makes you think. Like when you hear it, brother. Okay, this is going to be interesting. What type of brother are we
I
talking about
agree.
here?
I
You
agree. It's
know,
like some people say, okay, we family. It's just like, like kind of courtesy, right? But
no,
when it comes to the
we're
cautious
not family.
community,
Yes,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
not
it's true.
family.
But
You know, it's
those are the terms
manipulation
that they
and
use. Yes,
molestation. Yeah, they
it
try to
is.
get your guard down. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And then so you can expose yourself, and then then they then it strike out, man, and that's sad. That's really sad.
it is. Because
You know?
like that same that Jeheru dude is the one who gave me the what is it called again? Um, the stuff about the mighty Hebrew. Um,
And that's
what is
a
it?
whole,
What is
oh
it
my
name? Quote
God.
summary? I forgot the exact term.
Yeah.
Um, okay, if I have a look,
I
but
myself, I don't, I don't,
yes,
I
quote
don't, I
summary.
don't,
Sorry. Yeah.
and see, that's the thing about it, man. It's like,
Oh, this is Marcus. What's up, Marcus? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ben.
what's up, Marcus? Yeah. Okay, that's what Marcus meant, Son of Thunder. Okay. Yeah, man. I just, all I gotta say is that no matter who you are, no matter what you've done, as long as you haven't gone that far, you can always repent and get some kind of forgiveness, but some of these people have gone way too far.
But yes, but where did that get them? Where did
Yeah.
that get him? Now, Wild Funk wrote that J. Harry was an ex-Nubian. I didn't know that. Now, if he said it, during one of my last stream, I forgot, but I doubt he said it. I think I would have remembered that. But I'm just reading the comments. I did not hear him say that. You know what I'm saying? But
But look, the problem with normally I would be like, I don't just take things people say like, like he's an ex-Nubian. Yeah, the first thing I think is how does a person know that? But now after meeting some, I'm not saying all, maybe there's a lot of different ones, but I see they tend to fall for things that aren't scientific, like the flat earth thing. Like, bro, they land on some really strange stuff at times that just makes you wonder, like, do you even know who made the flat earth theory up? Do you know what these people were thinking? They weren't that.
but Catholics, they used to be big on that.
That's what I'm saying.
And there was an issue with Galileo.
And it's like
Yeah.
this is the Afrocentric community, and all of a sudden they remaking the flat earth theory. Like what's going on here, man? Like,
Wild Funk
damn.
wrote, he absolutely said it that he is an ex-Nubian. You know what I'm saying? And as a matter of fact, Jay Heru, he wasn't on my panel. Now I want to paraphrase, but he was arguing for the Earth being flat. So I don't want to say straight up that he was a flat earther, but I think some of you remember it was for a long
Man.
time, and that's when I showed the actual videos from the International Space Station, and I
was
also
there.
showed the
I
video.
remember.
Yeah, you see, and then I think they were saying yeah, but we don't know, and then I showed that guy who went in space and jumped from space, to the planet Earth, right? And there was that that drink, I forgot the name of the drink, but that it was the sponsor or whatever. But we see the Earth, we see the shape, and the funny thing is that even if you remain on Earth, right, we have video footage. I forgot if they call it timeline or time space, but basically
Yes.
you have a camera, and then you're filming, and then you just fast forward, and then you can see
You can see the
what we
tilt
call the
in the
stars.
horizon. Yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah,
you
the
can see it
horizon.
goes like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
But at the
And
end of the
not only
day,
that, Shaka, not only that, I said this before, and any people, I don't know why people don't understand this. You can just go out on a boat in the middle of the ocean and wait for the sunset to hit, and you can see the curvature, bro. You don't even need to it's if you want to know the truth, it's there in your face. But, and again, as we know, yo, man, you sound crazy talking about flat earth. That is something Catholics thought before they became enlightened. Like, what the?
But you know, brother,
What's going on?
there are quite a fair bit of people who talk about the flat earth, and I'd rather have people who believe the earth is flat than people like Filthy Frankie's platform, who invite rapists, child molesters, and also anti-African people who hate Africans and people who celebrate the death of Africans. Let me show something to people right now. Let me just show something, brother. I didn't even watch it. I did not even watch it, but I saw the title and I was like, are you kidding me? Now, look at this.
Okay.
Napasha Da. That's her channel. Oh, no, don't tell me she took it down. There it is. Look at this, brothers and sisters. 6 hours ago. Right? Okay, I want to put the volume down. Hold on. I don't even want to hear her. Okay. So you can see the full title. Okay. Look at this title. That's the ad, just wait for the ad to be over. There's another ad. But anyway, we can still see the title anyway. Oh, snap. Okay, there it is. It is large enough. Her title streamed 6 hours ago, you see? Okay. So that's today. Why Gilbert Arenas? Why feel comfortable making disgusting comments about African b-ball players? That's the same lady. And you see the background? HOK. She acts like she cares about African people. And what did Tazayak say?
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
That's so terrible,
another,
man. That's what I mean, Shaka.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly
this chick,
Shaka.
She's so ridiculous. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. And he's even on tape saying that he celebrates the death of Africans.
But see, that's what I was trying to say, Shaka. It's not even just the flat earth thing. Of course, the flat earth thing is amazing in itself. But this one is coming, it's connected to this too. It's like, it's woven in. It's like, the flat earth, the hate. So you can't, it can't just be that those two can get along. Like, can you get along with somebody that says, I hate Africans? Shaka, can you get along with somebody like that?
If I can get along with people that hate Africans, no. But check this out, brother.
Exactly.
Look at this.
Exactly. That's really what it comes down to.
I'm typing this comment in her chat. You are so fake. You have no problem being cool with Zariak and other ISUPK members who hate Africans and celebrate the death of Africans. And I share the link.
It's a damn shame.
Which video it is.
It's a good question.
And here is the link that I've shared. Well, you're opening a new window, but it's okay. I'm just going to do it here.
Yo, see that kind of language? First of all,
hold on, please. Hold on.
Do you celebrate the death of Africans?
We about to say, in what capacity? Let me before I answer.
Do you celebrate the death of Africans?
Do you hear the sound, brother Vibene?
Yeah, I hear it.
Right. Thank you.
Very clear. It's plain English.
Well, we got a Passover coming up, so that would be the death of the Egyptians.
Okay, but my question to you, and you
I
can
just
answer by
answered
yes
it.
or no.
I just answered it.
You said we have a Passover coming, and you mentioned the Egyptians. Right now, you're buying
Are
time.
Egyptians? No. Are Egyptians not Africans?
Are you celebrating?
I'm
the death
asking
of
you a
Africans?
question. I just
You see,
said
brothers and sisters, he doesn't want to answer because he knows it sounds bad. It sounds worse than MLK because MLK is one
I
guy.
think what I
But you're
just
talking
said
about
is
the whole
worse than
population.
saying death of Africans because those deaths are African babies. You know what the Passover is about? The Passover is about when he passed over the firstborn sons of the Israelites, but killed all the firstborn sons and animals of the Egyptians who are Africans. I'm not dodging your question. I'm just expounding on it.
Well, okay, can you answer by yes or no then? Do you celebrate the
Yes,
death of
I'm going
Africans?
to celebrate the Passover, which is about the death of Egyptians that were killing our babies. That's called
Look,
justice.
he doesn't want to answer the question
I said,
directly,
yeah.
but
Wait.
still
I
answered
said,
it.
wait. What are you talking about?
So can you state for the record, I celebrate the death of Africans then? Go ahead.
So first you wanted me to say yes or no. You didn't want me to expound. Then when I
Okay,
say
what-
yes, now you want me to say it another way. Are you
Okay,
so
well, you-
stuck
well,
on like you
well,
like an
say no
amateur?
more.
You're an amateur.
You can say that, but you know you're in your feelings right now. It's okay. You know you have the right. to
I'm
be
not in my
emotional.
feelings, man. I done
It's
answered
okay,
the
it's
same
okay,
question
brother,
twice.
Brother, what? Okay, that's
I
what I was
answered
going
the
to say.
question
Say
twice.
no more. I asked him if he celebrates the death of Africans, and he answered yes. So we heard it.
For the record. And right after that, I asked him if he celebrates the death of Europeans, and he answered no. For the record. So Napashida, you look like a clown, but Napashida knows that the HOK is over. So now she's trying, to appeal to other people. But go ahead, Bennett.
Yeah, and it's also phony, it's phony to be saying things like that, like who comes out and makes it a point to say they hate Africans. Like that's obviously some sort of like underhanded political ploy, because even if you don't like somebody, that's one thing, but to say yo fight doctor, but to say that you hate them, and more specifically to be a black man in America and say that you hate Africans, that is not only a sick thing to say, it is like almost the worst thing you could say. That's not a funny thing to just throw out there. That's not like a game. That has political implications, and I think when they say those things, they're up to something else than like brotherly. It's called politics, man. And that's not a good way to dialogue with Africans, period. You see what I mean? Like, and why would you, as a black man in America, dialogue with another African that way? Now, sure, there might be some quote unquote Africans that think negative things about black Americans or African Americans, yeah, there might be, but that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse, and when I don't like to be set up in a situation where you just like you're around people that have to offer all their negative thoughts to the public, people that talk too much. That's what he reminds me of, that kind of loose talk. Like, it is so pathetic. It's so pathetic for a black man in America to go out of his way to say he hates Africans. Like, are you stupid? Like, what is wrong with you? It doesn't matter what your religion is. Something is terribly wrong with your soul. Something is wrong with you. Like, get that fixed, get that fixed fast.
You know what's funny, brother? Is that
What's
at the
up, man?
beginning of this weighing, Captain Tazaria, I should say Tazaria, period. He talked about African ICPK members. ICPK members from Africa. And that's why he was so uncomfortable when he, tried to change the narrative. I'm so experienced. This is what, what I'm saying. So, the dude, he lied on the damn Bible, man. He's the one who came up with that Sinai photograph with hieroglyphic talking about Moses and the flood. You know what I'm saying? And that fake advocate 0x, she had the nerve to say yesterday, right, that Tazariak embarrassed me. Like, you have to be psychologically disturbed. If it's a Hebrew Israelite, I understand, because as we have seen, if a Hebrew Israelite rapes a girl, they have no problem with that. They defend him because they share the same religion. And I'm not saying it's all Hebrew Israelites, but many, and we've seen that with the HOK platform, right? Even people who are not Hebrew
They on the
Israelites,
internet.
they've been doing the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They all know about the dude who was found guilty of that. They had no problem with that, right? And
It's
they were
sad.
happy, thinking, this is amazing. So Napashida, you are a fake, ridiculous fence rider, false flagger, and you are lucky, Napashida, because something went wrong. I did not have the audio. But Napashida, you went live and you dissed Black American woman. You dissed Black American woman. And many people said that you have done that in the past. But it's okay. It's okay. She
I've
drinks a
heard
lot.
her say negative things in the past. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but
man.
I like to have the stuff in play. But she drinks a lot, and she will drink again. Now the money is low. She will drink again. She will be drunk again live on air. Because she was drunk when she had Killer Priest on her panel. She even said, so she had some drinks and stuff like that. So she will disrespect Black American woman again. I'm just
It's
saying.
sad, brother. It's so sad, man. I hate to see that kind of stuff. And don't get me wrong. I think it's, all people have everyday people problems, but there should be more healthier ways of dealing with these kind of things, but they're just, it's a foul, man. The internet is just going crazy, man. But in any case, Shaka, I really don't like it, man, to be honest with you. I can't get along with it. I can't get along with it. Like I said, how can you be around someone that is bold enough to go on video and say they hate Africans? First of all, I could never stand with you or be around you, stand next to you, to say something so stupid. No matter what you think, to say it means you're up to something else. That's the crazy thing about it. You see, you know what I'm saying, right, Shaka? Am I making some sense?
It's crazy, brother. It's crazy as
to
heck.
say it, it makes me wonder, like, what you up to on this one? Like, what is that about? Very interesting.
V. Bennett.
Wow.
Filthy Frankie knows. He knows. So he's been trying to get my channel removed. He knows, right? And Professor James Small, for a strange reason, has been quite quiet, right? I respect Professor James Small. Now, whether he calls himself a Pan-African or not,
I do too, bro. I respect him.
I respect
like
him.
his work, man. I like his
I
work.
respect him.
Yeah, it's true.
But for him to talk about Black people, to talk about Africans, right? And he goes on the platform where they promote people who hate Africans and celebrate the death of Africans. If that's not a contradiction for everything that Professor James Small stands for, right? Who was very close to Malcolm X, if that is not a contradiction, and I respect Professor James Small, but that is a huge contradiction, and maybe they will use that and take that clip to act like, look, he's disrespecting. I'm not disrespecting Professor James Smalls. Professor James Smalls had told me that he did not go on Saneda's platform for 2 years or something like that, right? And Professor James Smalls knows that Saneda spoke sexually about my daughter. We communicated, on email, and we spoke on the phone. He knows that, right? He knows that, right? But then again, people who hate Africans and celebrate the death of Africans.
Does he know it?
Professor James Smalls knows. I've sent the screen capture when he wrote that I was spinning on my daughter, and he knows for sure. Jabari Osase knows that Saneda spoke sexually about my daughter. Smash Rockwell knows that. Chris Harris knows that. All the so-called conscious community, they know that, right? But they thought that I would lose my channel, and then let's forget about it. So as time will go on.
Okay. Is that what you think they thought? That if
that's
you
what they
lose
try
your
to
channel,
do, brother. That's what they try to do. Smashworker, you know, he filed copyright claims,
Oh, right.
and he
Oh, I
filed
see
a
what you mean.
restraining order.
Yeah.
Natasha Dow
No, you
filed
mean
copyright
all of
claims.
them. Yeah,
Canada
yeah,
filed copyright claims. Zero X filed copyright claim. Can you imagine, brother?
many times.
That's what. And
Yeah.
now Zero
I
X,
forgot,
she
man.
will probably try. She will probably try to flag my channel again, because the videos that I have, it's so damaging to them, right? It
But
is so
they should
damaging.
know. They should know that. They should know that, Shaka, you've been on YouTube for a long time. You know the rules. You know how YouTube works. You do your programming according to those rules. So it's like it's a waste of time, you know. They don't see it that way, but they should understand that it is a waste of time, because you know the rules so well, because you've been doing it for so long, and you've had to defend it openly. You defend it. You share everything with everybody. See here, copyright strike fell. Boom, here we go. Look at who tried to copyright strike me. Yeah, and so it's there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what it is, Shaka. They're just. I think it's not a good look, though. It's not a good look, because if you drag things on, then more people tend to hear about these things, you know. And I think in that way, that's what saddened me the most, man. I wish things could be resolved differently. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to see that. So, you know, but then again, to each his own, you know, to each his own.
To each his own.
God bless the
To each his
child that's got his own. Because but I can't roll like that. But I'm not going to I can't tell anybody else what to do for themselves. So that's just what it is. You know, I can only direct myself. But yeah, man. But you survived, Shaka. It's terrible though, man. I'm really sorry though, man. Just it's sad to see this stuff just continue, man. Am I saying that too
It's
much?
fun, bro. It's fun. Yeah, sorry, it's fun. It's fun, brother. It's just fun. Because I remember when you predicted that the HOK would go down, and I forgot. I think you said like in a few months or something like that, like before, like and I was like, I think it would take longer. Now I said 2024 will be interesting, right? And now the HOK has crumbled. It's a wrap. The dude ain't getting paid. The dude said he would take the videos down and go on Patreon. We don't see no damn Patreon. When he's streaming, he has like probably 90% less people that he used to. It's just a damn rap. He's putting all damn videos. You know what I'm saying? Look at Natasha Da now. Last streaming acting like she cares about Africans. I mean, this and Natasha Da acting like she cares about child molesters. She cares about children, being molested. That she's against child molesters and stuff like that. That dumb Natasha Da is on a panel that invites rapists and child molesters, and they've been doing that for years. Her husband called Brother Polite powerful after Polite was sent to prison for sexually abusing a 14-year-old girl. But it's all good, brother. It's fun, brother. It's fun.
No,
like you said, I
what
survived.
you're saying is fact, bro. I mean, we witnessed it. What you're saying is facts, Shaka. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you have you've documented as far as I know, as far as all the YouTubers dealing in this subject in this area, African history, Kemetic culture, right? This kind of stuff, man. I think you've been in that conversation for a long time, but you've also documented the conversation for a long time. You've documented it, man. So I think, like I said this before, probably a year and a half ago, like, you're a resource. And I think it's kind of insidious for these people to just try to, it's a foolish endeavor that they're on to try to discredit you or brush you off. It is foolish, and I hope they see that. because it's not like they're doing well at attacking you. You see what I mean? They're doing very poorly, you know, if that's what their idea. And you defending yourself like all over the place. You just like, you're like a one-man army, Shaka, to be honest with you. I mean, if I have to describe it, that would be the most accurate way to describe it, because you faced a lot of people, man, with just lying, dumbass lying too, not even serious lying. Like, why would you lie about something like, you know, calling somebody a bitch ass nigga is foul? Why would you try to lie and act like you didn't say some foul shit? You know, it just continue a lie or just continue a falsehood. It's like a lot of petty. Some of that stuff is petty, man, and
They're
it is
lying live on
very,
air, and you
very
play them, and then
weird.
happy.
What the? Exactly.
Then
There it
my
is, man.
goodness.
There it is, and you have the whole, and you have that cataloged also. So I don't know, Shaka. They should, I don't know. They can do whatever the hell they want to do, Shaka. I ain't got no advice for none of them. You know what I'm saying? But personally, I would say if you need some advice, just follow my advice, man. You know, follow what I do. You know, how I deal with things. You know what I'm saying? Or Shaka. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to. You know, you can do it your own way also, of course. You know, you can curse each other out, call each other B's and MFers and N words, and you could, and hoes, and you know, you could do all of that. You could do all of that, but it's your choice. It is your choice. I'm not rolling like that. I don't want to roll like that. I don't want to be arguing with the same people over the same stuff. Like, are you crazy? Like, never. It's like never. I can't do it. But they coming to you, and you catalog this stuff, and it is what it is.
It's what it is, brother.
It's the yin and the yang.
So, and see the thumbnail of this video, it says, "Don't start none, won't be none." There are levels to this. So, you know, anybody wanna holler, feel free, be my guest. Then you're gonna end up crying like Filthy Frankie and all these other people.
If I had my wish, and this is, you know, this is like saying, you know, like this, there should be a song, you know, about this, you know, a wish in the ghetto, a Christmas wish in the ghetto, you know, something like that. But if I had one wish, nah, never mind. No, but some of you guys should get back together, man. Some of y'all should do some things together, man. Y'all shouldn't I think the smart ones, you should be able to you should be able to make some ground together. But as long as people don't see where the problem is, man, it's sad. I think there's a couple of people you can work with, Shaka. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a couple of people in that.
I'm sorry. I just want to
It's
say
a few.
something.
Look, Sheffin also, bro. You could work with Sheffin. Sheffin's cool, man. Oh, what? Oh, somebody writing back?
I'm sorry. No, I'm
you
sorry.
good.
I'm sorry.
No,
That's
you
what
good,
I wanted
Shaka.
to do.
Go ahead.
Napa deleted my comment. She deleted my comment, so I wanna. My goodness. Now hold on. I'm getting the link again. Right. I'm gonna do this in real time. All right. So hold on. All right. I'm gonna copy and paste. So Bashada, you have no problem with Zariak and SUPK hating Africans and celebrating the death of Africans. And this time I copy and paste. Okay, and now I'm gonna refresh the page.
Stay, Jumbo.
It doesn't show. Okay, I'm gonna log in from my other
Oh, did she block you?
account.
Wow.
Probably. So now I've logged in with my other account, and we're gonna see if it stays. Because who knows? Maybe she didn't delete it. Maybe she blocked me, and that's why it didn't show. Okay. So here, so I'm gonna find out. No, I'm gonna refresh the page. Let's see.
Stay.
Oh yeah, that means that's
Jumbo.
blocked. So she didn't delete it. It's because I'm blocked. That's why. Bonjour, ça va? Okay, never mind. Well, anybody else can feel free. This is the text that I'll try to type. If somebody want to go over there and type it, you have the link to the TikTok video where you can hear Tazariak from ISUPK saying publicly live on air during our weighing that he celebrates the death of Africans. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brother VB. I'm sorry about this. You're on mute, brother. We don't hear you on mute, Brother VB. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, bro. No, I'm good, Shaka. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for letting me hop up. Yeah. I'm a peace out, and you know, I don't really want to engage any foolishness from anybody that doesn't like my message. You know, just keep it to yourself and go on your own way, and that's what I'm going to do too. Like, you know, I don't have time for foolishness and arguing with people over the net. It's very simple, you know, and yeah, that's all I got on it, you know. But if you want to argue with Shaka, enjoy it, you know.
I don't argue. I state facts.
I mean, Shaka, he enjoys that. That's what he's here for. He wants to smoke, you know. Shaka wants to smoke, you
I'm
know,
not even
as you
looking for
know.
the smoke. But if you want to bring it, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna bother me at all. You ain't gonna bother me at all. They are the kingpin
But they don't want
of
the
the conscious
smoke.
community.
They don't want the smoke on the African history, the Kemetic history, African history, you know, any of that. And I think also with you, Shaka, I think it's also your knowledge of the Bible and the Quran and the Torah, you know, also outside of just history. Also, you know, yeah, man, just a lot of good conversations can come out of that, you know. I hope some of those cats, you know, stop being followers and just deal with whoever you want to deal with independently, you know. And also, you know, we shouldn't reward people that likes to hate, you know, on other black people. That shouldn't be celebrated. You know what I mean? We shouldn't have programs that are all about hating each other or hating other black people. You know, we gotta get rid of all of that stuff because it's not a good look for us, you know, and what we need out of our children. You know, children, they're going to duplicate the parents, you know, they duplicate. So, you know, yeah, that's my advice. Leave something positive for the kids and that, and also our people. If you take that kind of stuff seriously, which I think you should, you know, you should. Yeah, bro. But all right, Shaka, I'm out, man. That's all I had to say, man.
I was on mute. Thanks a lot, Brother V. Bennett. You know, it's been a while actually. We did not, you know, break bread, you know, but anytime, brother. All right. Okay, brother is out. So
peace.
Yeah, peace, brother. Now, actually, I wanted to put a comment that Marquise put. Now, son of thunder is Marquise, but let me just give me one moment. Just want to do a little something. Here. Just correcting a typo in my community timeline. Done. Now, if anybody wants to get on the panel, you have the link in the chat. But earlier, I was talking about, some Hebrew Israelites, teaching that Africans are, just basically disliking Africans, you know what I'm saying? Hating Africans, right? And I said, it's not all Hebrew Israelites, right? And Thunder, Marcus, who is a Hebrew Israelite as well, wrote, right, it's not all Israelites. But then he wrote, but it's like 75% of Israelites that thinks like that, though. This is a Hebrew Israelite, a black Hebrew Israelite, who says his estimation is that it's 75% of black Hebrew Israelites that think like that hate Africans, basically. So there's a huge problem. It's way more than the average, way more than half of them. I'm just saying. Now, feel free if anybody wants to get on the panel, whether you agree or disagree. If you have any questions or comments, and if nobody comes up, then I can call it a day. You know what I'm saying? It's been a good stream. That video that I talked about, the processing is over, so it is for French speakers. And here you see I wrote merci Bakem, en description j'ai mis son TikTok et sa chaîne. I corrected the typo, but it says thanks Bakem, that's his name. That's a brother I told you about who used to be Kemetic, but now he's a Muslim, and he came on my channel, and then I went on his TikTok, and it went great. You know what I'm saying? I spoke with many Muslims, and it went well, And so in the description of that link, I did put his TikTok account and his YouTube account as well. Oh snap, hold on. Let me check that, it's a clickable link. Oh, here it is. So that's good. And if I go on my channel, because you can see there's no space after the YouTube, so it's a clickable link. Okay, that's good. All right. So that's it. Should we call it a day? No question, no comments. Nobody wants to get on the panel. If you want to, and by all means, do it now. Okay, never mind. I was going to say I'm going to wait 2 minutes, but it's okay. So stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, by the next year, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I do any charu? Hotel.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving Medu Nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay, so those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool, but I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video Kemet and Ma'at before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Nature classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, you know, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Neter class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.